If your diesel truck is struggling to start or blowing thick black smoke out of the tailpipe, you might be facing a P229C error code. This code specifically means that the fuel pressure regulator 2 has exceeded its learning limits because the pressure is too low. In my experience, this code is almost exclusively found on diesel-powered vehicles like those from Volkswagen, GMC, Chevy, and Ford. The PiCM uses a learning strategy to fine-tune how much fuel pressure is in the rail based on data from a pressure sensor. It sends a voltage signal to a servo motor inside the regulator to open or close a valve. When the system tries to adjust but realizes it cannot reach the required pressure even at its maximum adjustment setting, it triggers this code. The number 2 usually refers to a specific regulator if your engine has more than one, or it might refer to a specific bank of cylinders. The symptoms are hard to miss, including a complete no-start condition, engine misfires, a rough idle, and a massive drop in fuel economy. You might even see a significant decrease in power when you try to accelerate. This is a severe code because incorrect fuel pressure can cause permanent internal engine damage or ruin your catalytic converter. Common causes include an engine that is out of time, low engine oil pressure which affects some diesel injection systems, a faulty fuel pressure sensor, or a defective regulator. Could also be as simple as a blown fuse or a corroded wire. To troubleshoot this, start by checking all the fuses and relays related to the fuel system. Use your DVOM to test for battery voltage and ground at the regulator. If the electrical side looks good, you will need a manual fuel pressure gauge to see what is actually happening inside the rail. Be extremely careful because diesel fuel systems operate under thousands of pounds of pressure, which can be dangerous. If the manual gauge shows low pressure but the computer thinks it should be high, the regulator is likely the culprit. However, if the manual pressure is fine but the computer reports it as low, the sensor is probably lying to the PiCM. You should definitely see a professional for this one if the basic fuse checks do not solve it, as working on high-pressure diesel lines requires specialized tools and safety gear to avoid injury or expensive mistakes.